Hi students, welcome back our worksheet explanation regarding to 10th class biological science. First chapter nutrition. Now we are in another activity that is most important concept in this worksheet number 6, that is hydrilla experiment. Hydrilla experiment. Hydrilla experiment. So the main concept is hydrilla experiment. You know that the hydrilla is the one of the aquatic plant. Hydrilla is the one of the aquatic plant. So what are the outcomes from the learner? So the learner identifies that oxygen is released during photosynthesis in the presence of light. So oxygen is released during photosynthesis in the presence of sunlight, and he conducts the experiment to show that oxygen is released during photosynthesis. So here oxygen is released during photosynthesis. The learner conducts this experiment and he explains the confirmation test for oxygen. Student or learner can confirm test for oxygen. Now here the main concept presentation. In photosynthesis, what happens? Carbon dioxide is taken up, nothing but absorbed, and oxygen is released. Oxygen is released. Carbon dioxide is absorbed, oxygen is released. The experiment that proves oxygen is released during in the presence of light is also known as hydrilla funnel experiment. Because of this experiment, we used a plant to prove the oxygen is liberated during photosynthesis. We used a aquatic plant, that is hydrilla. Hence this experiment is hydrilla funnel experiment. So here, now I will explain. So you have to observe the diagram. You have to observe the diagram, and so this picture is explains completely hydrilla experiment. So now here the first question is, what is the aim of this experiment? So we can give the aim. The main aim of this experiment is to prove the oxygen is liberated during photosynthesis. So this experiment is the main aim of to prove the oxygen is liberated during photosynthesis. The main aim of this experiment is to prove the oxygen is liberated during photosynthesis. Name the plant used in the experiment is hydrilla plant. Which plant we use? Hydrilla. Hydrilla plant which we use to conduct this experiment. List out the apparatus. list out the operators. So now, what are the operators? What are the operators which we need? What are the operators used in this above experiment? So the main operators which we use now, I will type you and I will explain you what are the operators we need. A, P, P, A, R, A, T, U, S operators. Number one is beaker. Number one is beaker. Number two, test tube. Test tube. Number three, thistle funnel. Thistle funnel. Thistle funnel. Thistle funnel. Number four, most important, that is hydrilla. Hydrilla twig. Hydrilla twigs. Hydrilla twigs, and also 5 we need, and also the fifth one, matchstick. MA or glowing splinter. PCH, matchstick. So these are the main operators which we need to conduct experiment. So operators we need: beaker, test tube, thistle funnel, hydrilla twigs, and matchstick. Now here only I will explain the procedure. Here I will explain the procedure. Take a beaker. Take a beaker. So now this is the beaker. So this is the beaker here given. Take a beaker and pour the water. This is the water. And take the thistle funnel. So here it is the thistle funnel. Before now I will try here thistle funnel. Which is having Y shape, and so this is the thistle funnel. So you have to insert the hydrilla twigs into thistle funnel. Hydrilla twigs you have to insert. Hydrilla twigs. hydrilla twigs. You have to insert into the thistle funnel. Hydrilla twigs. You have to insert into the thistle funnel, and this thistle funnel insert into a test tube, and this insert into a test tube. So this is the test tube which we can see this. This is the here the given test tube, and this is the thistle funnel. And to this test tube, you have to insert. So like this, you have to insert the test tube like this. You have to insert, and the center setup we have to upside down and keep in that beaker. So as shown in the figure, so this is the thistle funnel. These are the hydrilla twigs, and test tube. This is like this. You have to upside down or invert, and this entire setup you have to keep like this without disturbance 6 to 8 hours. So what happened? What we observe means some of the gas bubbles coming out from the hydrilla twigs and arrive at the top of this test tube. After collecting sufficient gas bubbles, now take out this one and lift up the test tube by closing thumb the mouth of the test tube. So with our thumb, we have to close the mouth of the test tube and lift up. So after collecting gas bubbles, you have to lift up the test tube and upright now. So now you have to ignite the matchstick here, mouth of the test tube. The matchstick glow vigorously so that it indicates that oxygen is present, oxygen is liberated during photosynthesis from the hydrilla twigs. Because of hydrilla twigs are carrying out photosynthesis, so that gas bubbles are released. So because of the carrying out photosynthesis, the gas bubbles are coming out. So this we can prove that. So the conclusion is during photosynthesis, oxygen is liberated. So now right. So now let us to perform hydrilla funnel experiment. Arrange the operatives as shown in the figure. Place a plant hydrilla in a short stemmed glass funnel kept in beaker containing inverted test tube filled with water over the stem of the funnel. Ensure that the level of the water in the beaker is above the level of the stem of the inverted funnel. Keep the operators in the sunlight at least 2 to 3 hours or 4 hours. So this is you have to keep known. Write your observation in the above experiment. So after some time, it is observed that the gas bubbles are released. Gas bubbles are released from the hydrilla plant because of its carrying out photosynthesis. These bubbles are collected at the end of the test tube, pushing the water into the beaker. After some sufficient gas is collected in the test tube, is taken out the beaker carefully by closing its mouth with the thumb, and then you have to ignite the or flame the matchstick. The matchstick will be glow vigorously. Why? Because oxygen is make sure that making the flaming the matchstick. So which gas is collected into the test tube? Oxygen is collected into the test tube. Then test the gas by inserting a glowing matchstick, glowing or incense stick, which would burn, which would burn into flames. This shows the presence of oxygen. So while doing this activity, precautions should be taken while removing the test tube filled with air bubbles from the beaker. So the main precaution in which we take carefully lift up the test tube from the beaker by closing its mouth with our thumb. This is the main precaution. Why? Because when we not, if you not close the mouth of the test tube, total gas bubbles which are collected in the test tube will be escaped. So when we test for oxygen, we cannot prove. So that by lifting up the test tube from the beaker, we have to close its mouth with our thumb and lift up and make right invert. Before that it is inverted and upright direction. You have to keep the matchstick at the mouth of the test tube. The matchstick will glow vigorously and brightly. So in this way, we conclude that during photosynthesis, oxygen is liberated. Self-evaluation. So events, the Idrilla funnel experiment are given. Arrange them, writing the alphabets in a sequential order. So the first one, now I will here for this question answer. Then first is the C. Take water plant like Elodia. Take Elodia or Hydrilla. Next, insert the stems of Hydrilla twig in funnel. Number 1 is C. Number 2 is insert the E. Insert the stems of Hydrilla twigs in a funnel, and third one B. Third one B. Invert a test tube full of water over the stem of the funnel. And fourth one is ensure the level of water in the beaker is above level of stem. So G. And the fifth one is the place the apparatus in the sun. A. And the sixth one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep the funnel in a beaker. Keep the funnel in a beaker which contain right here. Insert the stems of Hydrilla twig and invert a test tube full of water. Right now, take Keep the funnel in a beaker which contain water. So D must be come. So here C, take E, insert the stems of funnel. Next, keep the funnel in a beaker which contain water. Yes. Now third one is the D. Third one is the D. Now fourth one G. Ensure that level of water in the beaker is above level of stem. And fifth one A. Place the apparatus in the sun. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fourth one here. Okay. B. Now fifth one. All right. G. Sixth one. A. Seventh one. Seventh one. F. So these are the answers about C. The first one. The first one is the C. Take a water plant like Elodia hydrilla. The second one is E. That is insert the stems of hydrilla twigs into funnel. And third one D. Invert a test tube full of water over the stem of the funnel. And fourth one, sorry, D. Keep the funnel in a beaker which contain water. And fourth one is the B. Fourth one is the B. And the fifth one is the G. So ensure that level of water in the beaker is above level of stem. And A. Place the apparatus in the sun. And after time is over, finally what? F. Test the gas in the test tube by inserting a glowing matchstick. So this is the last one. So here given C first, E second, D third, B fourth, G fifth, A sixth, F fifth, seventh. So this is the sequence of conducting experiment, Adela experiment. Next here, what would be the result if the experiment is done in shadow? So there is no oxygen from the hydroelectrics. Shadow means sunlight must and should. In the presence of sunlight, only photosynthesis be carried out. So in the photosynthesis, oxygen is liberated so that there is no oxygen when we conduct this experiment in the shadow. This is how do you test the next? How do you test the gas released in the hydrilla funnel experiment? Means by taking glowing matchstick by keeping at the mouth of the test tube. When it is flame vigorously and brightly, we can conclude that the released gas bubbles is oxygen. So write any two precautions to be taken in this experiment. So the main precaution in this experiment is carefully we have to lift up the after sufficient collection of gas bubbles in the test tube by closing its mouth with our thumb. You have to lift up and uh, make ignite that matchstick at the mouth of the test tube. So the and make sure that keep the sunlight the total apparatus. This is the precautions. And fifth one is write the procedure of hydrilla funnel experiment. Already I explained you this procedure and draw a figure showing hydrilla funnel experiment. Above I shown the diagram. You can draw this one. So this is about activity worksheet number 6, which explains the hydrilla experiment.